Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Bitcoin is pumping like a mofo. We just recaptured 67,000, 70,000 now in play. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, as well as BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF investors keep buying despite the plummeted Bitcoin outlook. We'll also be discussing spot Ether ETFs unlikely to be dramatic and could be steady capital, according to the Binance CEO. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin crazy tight Bollinger Bands, pointing to $190,000 Bitcoin price target. Send it. And speaking of bullish price predictions, Bitcoin price set to skyrocket to $750,000 per coin, according to this crypto expert. We're also going to be discussing the latest regarding Trump announcing a plan to do a Saylor for the U.S. Treasury at a Bitcoin conference. Max broke this story. He tweeted it on July 15th, and just the other day, Dennis Porter confirmed with his sources. We'll also be speaking the latest controversies between Trump and Bukele. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fan. What to do? Make some noise. We back above 67 G's, baby. You gotta love that. Respect the pump. Weekend pumpage. You already know. Pump watch party tonight. Stay tuned. Shout out Dirty. Appreciate you gifting a membership of the channel. Shout out Skins. You just been hooked up with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel. I appreciate and respect all the members here of the channel, which have the green names with the star badges next to the name. We appreciate all the support. Shout out Moonstone. Shout out Dub Proof. Shout out Universal Marvel. Shout out K-Jam. Shout out the mods. Shout out the entire fam. What it do? Dub Proof. Big ups. Jonathan V. What's poppin'? We're streaming and live right now on 3 platforms, including X, Rumble, and YouTube. Hit the likes, you bunch of degens. Thank you for the reminder, JBZ.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Hell of a pump on the day. Bitcoin's doing what it does best, pumping it up. Shout out Chandy. She just created a music playlist of all of her music, all on one video in one track. We want to help her get to 4,000 viewer hours watched so she could unlock monetization on her channel. She already has like 83,000 subs, is doing phenomenal. But I actually pinned that playlist to that song in the live chat. If everyone there can save that playlist and actually just watch her music videos and put it on repeat and keep it on overnight, she'll be able to hit that target overnight. So let's make it happen. Show your support. And shout out to Chandy, Chandy10 Music, the #1 Bitcoin music content creator, hands down. Later in the show, we're going to be sharing a brand new finalized version she created for us for the Bitcoin Cheers song, dedicated to the entire Crypto News Alerts fam. So give it up. Shout out Devon. Shout out Ayaz. What it do? Can you tell Larry to bring his shine box? Larry, go get your shine box. 100%. Eric Castro was popping. Biden will resign. Who will the DNC nominate? Looking back at McAfee's tweet in 2020. Rest in peace, John McAfee. Biden will resign. We shall soon see. He's thinking Bitcoin. Listen to her every night, says Chris Klein. Hells yeah. Appreciate it. We appreciate all the support. Pump it up, baby. Let's get it. There is no second best. And speaking of no second best, I got something that's going to really crack you up, which is quite hilarious. Shout out Sailing family. Let me know where you're tuned in from. This is live and interactive. The stream that you see for the comments is exclusive on the tube, and my direct YouTube link is cryptonewsalerts.net. Shout out to the X fam, Rumble fam. Also, what we're going to be doing, what we've been doing all week, anyone who reposts this stream live with a quote over on X, I will go ahead and repost it right now. For example, I'm going to open up my X right now, and if I got any retweets of the live, such as Guido, you're going to get a repost, a heart, And if I'm not already following you, I'll make sure to follow you. So thank you, Guido. He put snacks for Nipsey. Thanks for the buy signal. You're right. Nipsey nailed that buy signal. And lo and behold, we pumping like a mofo. Shout out JC Ice Baby, my fave. She just reposted. So I'm going to repost the repost. Greatly appreciate the support, family. And this goes for everyone. Jerry Reynolds just commented. He wrote, time for the live show. Appreciate that. Representing Bangkok. Let's freaking go. Welcome, family. And this goes for everyone else as well. Anyone who reposts the live stream, I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. You'll get a repost, a shout out, and I'll be sure to follow you as well. Brian Paul just tweeted right here. 100K, bring it. 100K, another 100K, another 100K. That's 300K on the way, on the lay. You already know, family. So I just reposted that one as well. Appreciate it, brother. Shout out Devon. We're live. Where are you? Where are you at? Yeah, so I'll be checking this throughout the entire stream. So let's keep it moving. And let's just dive right in without further ado. And again, welcome everyone to the live stream. I'll be streaming at least for the next couple of hours. Bitcoin celebration, pump watch party tonight. Make some noise for that as well. All right, family. So here we are. If you're new to the channel, very important to smash the likes and go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. Today is pod episode number 1705. I'm your host, JV. It's July 19th, 2024, and another weekend pump. It was last week we had the pump, which started on a Friday as well, and we pumped all throughout the weekend. We've had a hell of a week in the Bitcoin market, so let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. As you can see on Coin360, Bitcoin trading above 67 G's, up 5.5% for the day. We got Ether, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Litecoin, all of the major cryptos pumping and in the green. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, we're sitting at a 2.4 trillion market cap. The Bitcoin market cap's at 1.3 trillion. And checking out the top 100 crypto gainers of the past 24 hours, we got Bonk up 21%, we got Mog up 21%, and we got Brett up 16%. Below that, say Pepe and Floki. Which alts, family, if any, are you bullish on for this particular bull? Holla at your boy. And checking out the crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective, let's start on the daily. Virtually everything is in the green. 99% of the market practically respective gainers here. You could also see on the monthly, it's now maybe 60 to 70% in the green, maybe 20 to 30% in the red. So we finally flipped bullish once again. Now checking out the crypto greed and fear index, we're currently back in greed at a 60. Yesterday a 61. Last week a 25 in extreme fear, and last month a 64 in greed. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Where do you feel the Bitcoin price action will likely take us throughout this month of July? Holla at your boy. JBZ says Bitcoin don't care about your outages. Oh yeah, did I hear something about massive internet outages today? Bitcoin still doing his thing. You're 100% right. Honey Badger don't give a what?
Bitcoin 60 G. Buying opportunity for fifth level 60 G.
Whoop, whoop. And shout out to everyone who just reposted as well. James Elsey just reposted the repost, broski. And I'm going to continue going through here. They not like us. Thank you for the reminder, cowboy. You got to tell them I just reposted the repost because they not like us. Chandy, greatly appreciate all support each and every day of the bomb diggity. #1 Bitcoin pod crypto news is live now. Appreciate that. Just reposted the repost. Let's get a few thousand people on the stream this evening. We're going to do another pump watch. We deserve it. 70 G's income, and let's celebrate. Thank you, Chandy. She reposted JC's post, reposted the repost of the repost. We appreciate that. I love it when you guys support each other and repost each other's content. Captain Milo wrote, the top OG crypto news live every day, 365, sailing with twins. Let's freaking go. Just reposted, bro. And greatly appreciate that, family. Where you at? Shout out Andreas. Appreciate the support, brother. And anyone else that feels like reposting, Mark M, greatly appreciate you, brother. Just followed you back. Everyone who reposts my content will get a follow back. You got hearted, you got reposted, and we'll keep it moving. We'll keep it moving, huh?
What do you think, JV? Oh, by the biddy, who cares about a roaring kitty? A boring kitty. Kitty on me. I'm for the big T. I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey, not for the weirdo Kit Kat kitty cat. The kitty cat. I'm for stacking the sats. Stack the sats.
Stacking sats like they're going out of style. Purple Pepe will change lives, says JBZ. Honey Badger don't give a buck. Buck the Fed. I don't see the Rumble stream today. Let me know, family. I'm supposed to be on Rumble right now. That was the intention. I did set it up. If it's not working, it could be something technical. So if someone can confirm if we're on the Rumble, I appreciate it. Greg says Bitcoin has decoupled from everything. Everything. Bring it. Bitcoin's on its own vector, family. You already know. I'm actually going to check the Rumble right now. I'll let you know. Let's see.
Ain't no thing, baby. It's a chance to stack those sats. Chance to stack those big T's. Baby, you never heard about me with another.
I confirmed we are on the Rumble. So we're good and live on the Rumble. We're good and live on the Tube. And we're good and live on X. X gon' give it to you. Shout out DMX, rest in peace.
The coin. Don't Bitcoin. I got my mind on my Bitcoin. And my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 G's, 60 G's. A buying opportunity. Don't.
And LT, I appreciate the repost on X. Come and see the #1 crypto show. Greatly appreciate that, broski. Means a lot.
Bitcoin. But I don't sweat it because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that sell on the dip crowd, sell on the dip crowd, dip sell, dope sell, no.
God candle incoming. Hallelujah. Today, Bitcoin confirmed that it works when standard payments may not work.
Oh, Bitcoin sell, I'm no sellout. Bitcoin, Roger out.
What up, Kevin Smith? What's poppin'? Sporting the orange. Going to be a good day. You already know. Bitcoin orange for the win. But anyways, keep the comments flowing. We already got over 600 people on the stream. We greatly appreciate it. And like I said, anyone who reposts the stream over on X, I will repost. I'll be reposting throughout the stream. And I'll make sure to heart you as well as to follow you because I appreciate the support. But anyways, let's dive into today's Bitcoin technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies. We'll also be pulling up some of the live charts. So here we go. Headline reads here. Let's see here. Bitcoin bulls charge towards 67 now as the Bitcoin price eyes a new 1 month high. That's right. 67,000 is the new 1 month high. Look at this 1 hour chart. Look at those bullish green candles. Bitcoin spiked higher at the July 19th Wall Street Open as confusion reigned over whether the U.S. President Joe Biden would abandon his re-election campaign. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. TradingView tracked a resurgent Bitcoin price action, challenging 1 month highs. Bitcoin now up over 5% on the day as we continue to pump. And you already know things are extremely bullish, as they should be, in the markets. Quoting Charles Edwards of Capriole Investments, did some institution work wake up and decide Bitcoin is a safe haven? I think so. Decentralized store value as global tech and banking systems fail from Microsoft's blue screen of death. Edwards referred to the ongoing fallout from an IT collapse involving Microsoft CrowdStrike software. I'll tell you this, when it comes to Microsoft, trust nobody. You all know Bill Gates is the man behind that company, right? And that's one mofo we don't trust, which has impacted transport, banks, and other businesses worldwide. At the same time, confusion swirled over the fate of U.S. President Biden's re-election campaign, with conflicting reports over whether he would continue. His opponent Trump sparked a crypto market rally last week after surviving the assassination attempt. That's right. That was actually the tipping point of this bull run we're experiencing right now. Right after the failed assassination attempt, everything with Bitcoin and crypto has been going crazy, and we love it. Now, live data from CoinGlass showed Bitcoin eating through the overhead ass liquidity. Shorts were beginning to feel the heat, with 24-hour cross-crypto short liquidations nearing 170 million. I'm pretty sure we've probably crossed that since then. Bitcoin's 4 hour is trying again after some consolidation, according to Big Cheds. And trader analyst Scott Melker, known as the Wolf of All Streets, he updated his coverage of the Bitcoin RSI, continuing in the bullish mood. Now, optimism optimism also flowed into other circles, including trading firm QCP Capital, which began to entertain the idea that Bitcoin has completed its post all-time high drawdown. The bottom is in. We tap like 53.5 family. Bullishness from here. Quoting them here. Price action this week has been rather resilient, especially against the backdrop of continued Mt. Gox supply and tanking equities. Could this be a sign that the market has shaken off most of its worries? Let me know your thoughts, fam. I think it is a clear sign as we continue to pump. But anyways, also I want to share with you something here, which I found very hilarious, and I think you may find it hilarious too. If you want to know the true reason Donald Trump is wearing something over his ear during the speeches, check this out.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
It's a Michael Saylor earpiece. She's one of the most hilarious posts I've ever seen. But anyways, family, let's check out some of the live charts. Here we're looking at the 1 hour. I mean, every chart right now on Bitcoin is bullish like a mofo. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, we got Bitcoin trading hovering at around 70,000 right now. You can see how many green consecutive candles do you see on the 1 hour chart? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the 10th one was finally itty bitty red, having a little struggle at the 70,000 major psychological resistance, but only a matter of time before we break through. Let's zoom out. They say when in doubt, zoom out. Let's check out the 4 hour chart. And again, this is live and in the flesh right now, brought to you by TradingView via Coinbase. We had 3 consecutive greens on the 4 hour. Look how big the most previous 2 greens were in the past 8 hours. Pretty lit, family. So you already know, looking extremely bullish on the 4 hour chart. And let's continue zooming out. We're going to look at the 1 day, the 1 week, and the 1 month. So this is the 1 day, and if I see any targets, I'll read them to you. On the daily chart, we do have a south target sitting at 47.7, and looking bullish as well, in my opinion. You can see big green daily close candle, and I think this weekend we're going to continue to pump. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let's really quick check out the 1 week. And looky here, massive bullish flag formation, massive target, cup and handle, sitting at $126,200. If you'd like to see $126,000 biddy, holla at your boy. It's only a matter of time. You can't stop the inevitable. Bitcoin's going up forever because fiat has no bottom. It's going up forever, Melda. And checking out the 1 month, look at this. We did have 7 green consecutives as well here. Then we had a red, green, red, and we're printing bullish again in the green. Let's see if we can re-enter price discovery here sometime soon. Let me know your thoughts. Price discovery means entering a new all-time high. That's when things get very, very exciting. The current all-time high is sitting at $73,800, which we tap mid-March. And speaking of pump watches, that's what makes the pump watches so exciting. When we enter price discovery, those are the most lit. So you already know. Rumble terminated me yesterday during the stream. Damn you, Rumble. There always seems to be technical glitches, but it is what it is, fam. Let's just thank God we're streaming on 3 platforms. So if something happens to one of them, we're up on the others. You know what I mean? Already over 800 people on today's stream. That's what's up. Kevin Gates, is he Mr. 100? Some say it's Michael Dell. Some say it's a sovereign wealth fund. Some say it's a nation state. Honestly, it's a mystery, so it's all speculation at this current point in time, if you feel what I'm saying. But yeah, let me check YouTube, not YouTube, but X again. So again, anyone who reposts the stream is going to get reposted. Shout out JBZ, Nacho Cheese, Nacho Keys, Sailing. Can we see what countries we have in the house? Please represent. I'm repping Puerto Rico, United States. Sailing is repping South Africa. Put the flag of the nation you're representing, and let's get it. Yeah, so we appreciate it. Thank you, Hodler Man. I appreciate the reposts. We just getting started. Eric says, get your arse up in here. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate the repost once again. Just reposted the repost. You know how we do. Come see the #1 crypto show. Thank you, LT. And thank you, everyone for supporting the stream. It does help out. We've been getting over a few thousand people on the stream on X, all thanks to you guys reposting and then me reposting your reposts. Whatever we're doing is working, so we're going to continue to do it. Let's get as many eyeballs on today's stream as possible as we continue to orange pill the masses. Have you seen the Secret Service was compromised of rookie agents? They sure are rookie agents. I would replace all of them if I was Trump. Puerto Rico all day. DJ Wednesday representing. New Jersey in the building. Shout out to Proof. Does Nipsey know something? He just left the room. He's a free being. He's a sovereign being. He's a Bitcoiner. So he's welcome to leave the room. There's probably 10, 12 different rooms in the crib. He's can go anywhere he wants. He's living his best life. JVU, who is Hal Finney? Hal Finney is the original OG. He is ultimately the earliest adopter of Bitcoin there is. And some say he may be Satoshi. You know what I mean? So rest in peace, Hal Finney. He's a legend. Is Michael Saylor sailing through the Q Bitcoin blockchain? Maybe so. Email says, I violated terms of service. Jesus Christ. I won't be in Rumble today. It just isn't working for me. All good. If that's the case for, everyone, then we'll just stick on YouTube and we won't switch to Rumble. If that's the case, but I checked it earlier and it was working, so it could just be a technical error on Rumble's side. I honestly don't know. We'll talk about it when we get there, I guess. But I'm just going to assume it's working. But if it's not working at that time, we won't switch over. We'll just stick on YouTube and X. So either way, we win. Bitcoiners are winners. It's in our DNA.
It's red panty night when you sanctify me, eh?
Orange panty night. You feel me, broskies? Craig Wright is most definitely not Satoshi. I think the judge ordered him to put on X. I didn't confirm it yet, but he had to pin on X that he is not Satoshi Nakamoto after claiming to be him for so many years, which is hilarious.
Back at home with your wife.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
Stacking the biddy sub 70 G's. You know what I mean? It's a celebration. But I digress. Welcome everyone joining the stream. We're live and in the flesh. Lots to cover. Big news to cover today, family. So let's dive into the next story regarding BlackRock. Headline here reads, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF investors keep buying despite plummeted Bitcoin outlook. That's right. BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF fund has continued to gather millions from investors since last Monday, despite the sharp fall in the positive Bitcoin commentary. The BlackRock issued iShares Bitcoin Trust IBIT saw another 107 million in inflows July 18th, marking the 9th straight day of inflows, according to Thomas Farrer, co-founder of crypto data platform Apollo. 7 of those 9 days saw flows over 100 million, a feat rarely achieved in the ETF industry. However, crypto traders aren't showing as much optimism. The amount of positive Bitcoin commentary on social media has slumped compared to 4 months ago. Well, I guess that is true up till today, because now everyone's bullish once again. I mean, 70 G's, baby. Quoting market intelligence firm Sentiment, positive commentary towards Bitcoin has plummeted despite the mid-sized crypto market bounce this week. Many traders, particularly on Binance, are opening shorts with the expectation of Bitcoin dropping again. And guess who is getting wrecked right now? Shorts, shorts, shorts. What would Bart Simpson say? Eat my shorts. Just saying. Not often I quote Bart Simpson, but hey, the amount of positive Bitcoin comments made on social media is about a third of what it was 4 months ago, according to the data from Sentiment. Sentiment typically measures social sentiment from social networks such as Reddit, X, 4chan, and Bitcoin Talk. Interestingly, Sentiment revealed a surge in the Bitcoin by the dip mentions on these platforms at the start of the month when Bitcoin started following its near 5-month low of 53.6, the current recent bottom. And of course, we have the Crypto Greed and Fear Index bounced back today with a 60 out of 100. The current score is a strong rebound from the extreme fear zone reached July 12th with a score of 25 out of 100, the lowest it has been since January 2023. And that's why I personally love the Crypto Greed and Fear Index as a metric, because when we hit that extreme fear or extreme greed, that means most likely something big is going to happen in the market, which is precisely what happened. We pumped. So there you have it, crypto fam. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. We already got 1,000 people out here. Shout out to the entire CNA family. We appreciate you. I'm going to be sharing an exclusive track dedicated to all of you that Chandy put together for us a little later. So stick around. GOMS, what is Bitcoin? Like you don't know. If you don't know, now you know. Bitcoin, decentralized, perfect money. It is the opposite of fiat currency. It is the opposite of tulip mania. It is the opposite of monopoly money. That's what it is. We always pump when JV sports the orange cap. Is that a coincidence? I think not. I stopped believing in coincidences 40 years ago when I was 1. I'm going home tomorrow for the day. It's the twins' 5th birthday party. Enjoy yourself, family. Enjoy yourself with the twins. We always pump. Well, you got to pump it up. In fact, I think we should trump it up.
Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Data says it's private money, the life raft. It is a way to monetize the debasement of monetary policy. That's right. It's a hedge against everything we don't like in the world is precisely what it is. It's a hedge against corrupt governments. It's a hedge against inflation. It's a hedge against deflation. It's a hedge against corrupt bankers. It's a hedge against all the chaos, the war, and everything we don't like at the end of the day. Pump watch, damn straight. We're doing a pump watch tonight unless we miraculously dump, which we're not anticipating. So granted, we maintain where we're at. We're doing a pump watch this evening at 11 p.m. So 100%. We did one just the other day. We went for 13 hours. It was lit. It wasn't just a pump watch. It was a slumber party. We did Truth or Dare. Chandy was there all night. Melda was there all night. We were living it up. And what occurs during the pump watches stays at the pump watch. So I can't even tell you any more insight. You know what I mean? Aloha, shout out Steve, what it do? We're going to see 80,000 Bitcoin within 24 hours, I believe. 80 G's, baby. God candle, send it. I'm going to check X again. Anyone repost? Here we go. We appreciate it. Why aren't you here yet? Get your butt here. Thank you for the reminder. JC just reposted your post. We're live on 3 platforms right now. And if you guys can repost over on X, I will repost the repost. That way we can get several thousand people on before the end of the stream and orange pill the world. It's time. It's time. And happy TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, eh? We're going to have a hell of a weekend pump just like last weekend. Melda, we did miss you. We always miss Melda when she is not here. Wishing her a speedy recovery. It bothered me, Trump throwing shade at El Salvador, but he just don't understand fully yet. Criminals were fleeing from Bukele, not Bukele sending them, shaking my head. I'm glad you brought that up, Eric. We're going to be discussing the controversy with Bukele and Trump, absolutely, as well as what Max has to say about it. I have all of the tweets already lined up for you guys. It's going to be lit. Stay tuned. This news this month has been beyond my wildest dreams. I knew Trump was going to be an orange pilled, but JD Vance, the congressional warrior against Gensler, Bitcoin Treasury assets. Holy cow. Things are really getting spicy, eh? Like wasabi and ginger on the sushi round yonder. Nah, JV, it stays on the tube servers. It does. Google. Going to see the Band 38 special. Enjoy that band night, family. Enjoy the pump watch. For those that are going to be tuned in, Nipsey is tucking in for the long haul. He's trying to do something right now. He's actually hilarious. 38 special, still around and cool. Shout out to the Nippinator. He says hi to the fam right now. Special pet on behalf of the entire CNA fam behind the ears, right where he enjoys it. There you go. But anyways, fam, let's keep it moving. We do got a lot to share. We discussed the latest with BlackRock. Now let's discuss the latest with the Ethereum ETF, because word on the street, by this Tuesday, we're going to have the green light, and the Ethereum ETFs will be trading. In fact, the major asset managers, including BlackRock, already disclosed and announced their fee schedule with it. I believe theirs is 0.25%, as we covered in yesterday's pod. But let's dive a little deeper here. This is according to the Binance CEO. Spot Ether ETFs unlikely to be dramatic, but would get steady capital. So yeah, so as spot Ether ETFs inch closer to going live, again, it could happen as soon as Monday or Tuesday this week, according to the top Bloomberg ETF analysts, Seyfart and Balchunas. I covered that in detail in yesterday's pod. But on July 10th, Bitwise Chief Compliance Officer Catherine Dowling noted the spot Ether ETFs are closer to the finish line, highlighting they may go live very soon. According to the executive, there are fewer issues in the back and forth between the ETF issuers in the United States. SEC, please let me be. On July 15th, the SEC requested issuers submit their final S1 filings by July 16th to launch the new funds on July 23rd. With the launch of the ETFs coming very soon, many shared their predictions on how the new investment vehicles for ETH might perform. And in a previous interview, crypto investment firm MV Global's managing partner Tom Dunleavy predicted that the spot Ether ETF can see 5 to 10 billion in inflows in the months after the launch. The executive believes this will positively affect ETH, sending the crypto asset's price to new all-time high. And while some believe the initial effect will be grand, the Binance CEO believes it might not have such a massive impact initially. In a written response, here's what the Binance CEO shared. While we anticipate a steady capital deployment into these ETFs, it is unlikely to be dramatic initially and will fluctuate based on various macroeconomic factors. However, he also believes these ETFs liquidities have the potential to grow exponentially. According to the executive, once the ETFs are approved, they'll be available for institutional players who often consider long-term investments. Quoting him again, this institutional involvement could provide a stable and substantial influx of capital over time, which is precisely what we need in crypto. We need steady influxes of capital so we can get out of that 3 trillion all-time high market cap. Now, he also noted the new development builds on the positive momentum which the space witnessed this year in 2024. The executive said that this solidifies the legitimacy and accessibility of crypto. The upcoming launch of the ETH spot ETF trading in the US marks yet another significant milestone for Ethereum and the broader digital asset market. And like the spot ETFs launched in January, so they've been live just over 6 months, he believes that the first wave of the spot Ether ETFs could provide more avenues for a broader range of investors. The Binance CEO believes that the introduction of the ETFs address key concerns surrounding legitimacy, compliance, and security, making ETH an attractive investment option overall. So there you go, yo. How many of you are bullish on the Ethereum ETF launch, which could take place here on the 23rd, just in a few days? Holla at your boy, let me know, and I'll check the comments once again. Trump will love Bukele's wife, says K-Jam. As Bitcoiners, we actually know what most of the world has not been told because they want to ignore El Salvador. And El Salvador is the safest abroad. El Salvador is the nation of God. Never report the success. Right on. With the Dow, the DJJ, SPX all going down. Where do you go? Oh, Bitcoin, let's freaking go. Yes, Bitcoin officially on its own trajectory, family. As Trump's wife now back as the first lady, as she wants to meet Bukele, says Laser. I think it'll take some steam away from the Bitcoin investments, but it's all good in the hood. Enough to go around. Sushi, eh? I had sushi last night, so sushi was on my mind. My favorite part of sushi is the ginger and wasabi, keeping it spicy. Let me know if you get down with the get down when it comes to that, family. It was down 6% by the dip. BTFD, long live the king. BTC, Larry, now go get your shine box. I love that comment, Devon. Hilarious. You guys know the reference from Goodfellas, right? Now go get your shine box. Hilarious. Bitcoin is going to pump. We always pump. We pump it up. Just reposted your comment on Chandy's repost there, Devon. We appreciate that. And again, if anyone who reposts this stream right now over on X, I'm going to repost it. In fact, I'm about to repost my own post here. Here's the initial post. We already have 23 likes. We have 21 reposts with original quotes. I'm about to repost my post. And to repost, if you're new, you just hit the 2 arrows and then you hit quote. Write a custom quote like "We live" or "JV's doing his thing," "Join us," "Best show," whatever. I'll repost it and we'll get as many eyeballs on the stream as possible. It's always greatly appreciated, family. Let's get it. Yeah, so you already know. BTFD to approve. Now, existence of white, black, and orange Swans are confirmed. I'm thinking about making pizza, but I should make a salad. I'm trying to lose my stomach. It looks like I'm in my third trimester, and I'm a guy. Yeah, I got some advice for you, bro. For someone that used to have a belly, and now I have an 8-pack. Intermittent fasting works wonders. Wonders. And of course, stay away from all those carbohydrates, bro. Pizza, you know what I mean? Not good on the belly, but hey, pizza is still one of my favorite foods. I eat pizza every week. Definitely. How about that Hulk Hogan yesterday? I actually didn't get to watch the convention, but I saw some of the video footage. I saw Dana White was there supporting his boy. I saw Hulk Hogan was there. So, yeah, it was pretty lit. BTFD, I do not see a dip. It doesn't matter. Buy the pump. How do we say that? Buy the freaking pump. BTFP. BTFP. I have 12 PK. What's a PK? Hulk was fun. It was entertaining. DJT was the stock is down 6%. Word. Most all wasabi is fake. Do a deep dive. Oh my God. You're killing me. I bought crypto, not pizza. I'm fasting. Smart man. Intermittent fasting. Buy the biddies. Stack the biddies. And holla. Let's aim. 100 retweets is a hell of an aim. Let's make it happen. We get 100 retweets, we're going to get 10,000 on the stream. Guaranteed. My cousin just told me that you're probably already a crypto ultra high net worth dude. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I wouldn't know. I lost all my biddy in a global warming accident. They claim that this global warming is very real and of a concern, and they're right. Now I have no Bitcoin. Sorry. Tax that, as Saylor would say. A 12-pack, but I have a 10-pack. Rumble is live only on your second channel. Well, then it explains it. Maybe I went live. There's 2 channels on Rumble, and maybe I didn't select the proper one. That would explain it. So my apologies. Thank you for the heads up there, K-Jam. Shout out to Will. Just subscribed. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. Anyone who subscribes during the live stream will get an on-screen shout-out because we appreciate the support, family. Let's get it. Hey, any Kung Fu fans, let me know if you recognize this.
If what you say is true, the Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous. Yes, my lord. We saw them practicing with each other. Their Kung Fu is first class.
Hey, anyone watch Shaw Brothers' old Kung Fu flicks that Wu-Tang sampled back in the day? Let me know, because these are my favorite films as a kid. Shaolin and Wu-Tang, Shaolin Master Killer. So many classics.
Shaolin shadowboxing and the Wu-Tang sword style. If only...
If what they say is true, the Shaolin and the Wu-Tang can be dangerous. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. You already know. What's poppin'? Yes, I'm a U.S. citizen. Puerto Rico is actually a territory of the United States, so it doesn't require a passport. You don't have to denounce your citizenship to live here in Puerto Rico. It's one and the same with the United States. It's just a territory of the United States. Protect your neck, kid.
Thank you, my lord.
This is where they're playing chess with the masters, the Wu-Tang master and the Shaolin master. Then they poison the Shaolin master. They poison his tea or his drink. They're drinking like wine or baijiu, which is a strong alcoholic drink, maybe equivalent to moonshine. And then he gets poisoned. And then they steal the Wu-Tang manual. Or the Wu-Tang takes the manual. Yeah, it's crazy. Classics, though. Just let everyone know how to search for the second channel with no spaces. Right on, family. Jackie Chan Drunken Master is one of the greatest kung fu films of all time. I 100% agree. That's young Jackie Chan. And they remade it. Drunken Master 2 is also very lit. Definitely one of the best. I love Drunken Master. JV looks like my little brother when you do that cute, mischievous smile that you do. Moonstone, appreciate it. This guy always has good live streams. Thank you, Will Melt. Appreciate it, brother. But nonetheless, let's keep it moving. We're pumping above 67 Gs. We got to love it. Respect the pump, but let's continue. We discussed the latest with the Ether ETFs going live this Tuesday, the 23rd. Now let's discuss some bullishness, $190,000 Bitcoin price target, then a $750,000 Bitcoin price target. Then we'll be discussing Bitcoin hitting $1 million per coin, as well as the latest with Trump announcing a Bitcoin strategic reserve asset thing for the U.S. Treasury, and which has been predicted now by Max Keiser as well as Dennis Porter, as well as the latest controversy surrounding Donald Trump and Bukele. So stay tuned. So yeah, this headline reads, Bitcoin crazy tight. Bollinger Band points to 190,000 Bitcoin price target. Bitcoin should rise significantly as intense volatility prepares to hit, new analysts predict. In a new post, Julian Patel, head of macro research at financial advisory publication Global Macro Investor, eyed a Bitcoin price of 190 G's. Let's go. Bitcoin has the fuel to launch the six-figure all-time highs if volatility signals play out like in the past. And according to Patel, the current crazy state of the Bollinger Band's volatility indicator demands that Bitcoin rockets higher. Quoting him here, Bollinger Bands are crazy tight by historical standards. Only 2 other months in history have we seen the weekly Bollinger Band so compressed, April 2016 and July of 2023. Bollinger Bands form one of the most essential crypto volatility indicators and also offer insight into the strength of the price trends on the weekly time frames. The gap between the upper and the lower band has rarely been narrower. What traditionally comes next has always been good news for the bulls. During both the previous episodes, the Bitcoin price rose significantly over the following 12 months. Patel continued. A similar move this time around would target Bitcoin within a range of $140,000 to $190,000 per Bitty. Let me know if that sounds good to you. It is not the first time this bull market that the bands have pointed to a major Bitcoin price upside. Constriction precluded the run to local highs just before the launch of the U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs. This was, I guess, late 2023. Then last month, Patel made similar forecasts about what the future might have in store for the King Crypto, calling for patience amid the bull market's deepest price drawdown. That's right. And while trader confidence is returning to the price metrics demand that the bull market continues, not everyone is convinced that the timing is right. Lack of mainstream retail investor interest is a notable element, missing from the regular bull market landscape, something which contrasts with the accumulation behavior seen from institutions and whales. And in fact, the previous bull cycle, when we had the run up to 69,000, the previous all-time high, that was purely driven by retail. This particular cycle for us now has been driven, at least this year, off the back of the Bitcoin ETFs, which is virtually all institutional FOMO like a mofo. Comparing the bullish price cycles past and present, Trader Rec Capital suggests September would be the make or break moment for the Bitcoin comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Bitcoin's been here for years. Quoting him here, if history repeats, a Bitcoin breakout from the reaccumulation range would occur September 2024. So there you have it, crypto fam. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the analysts. And what are your thoughts on 190 G's per bitty? Holla at your boy. I see 250, 350 in the chart in mine. Mid to late 2025. Send it. I'm so ready. Bitcoin at 67 G's. Oh, just dropped to 66,987. And now we're back up to 67,015. Yeah, 10 green candles. Hardly ever see that. I don't remember ever seeing that. Ever. Back to the Kung Fu flick.
Master Lord, a game of chess is like a sword fight. You must think first, right? Before you move.
You must think first before you move. And so true. A game of chess is like a sword fight, and a game of chess is also like life. So many ways to compare that, different metaphors. But anyways, Bitcoin and Shiba, appreciate the repost. Just followed you back, just hearted your repost, just reposted the repost on the repost. Appreciate that, brother. Shout out Credit Guru, appreciate the repost as well, broski. Thank you very, very much. Acrobit, sup JV, thank you for being consistent. Appreciate that. Just followed you back, brother. And thank you for commenting on the El Salvador music video I collaborated with Chandy on. I just reposted that. I appreciate it. And my pleasure. Honored to be consistent. And thank you, Eric. He just reposted again. He wrote, "We are all truth seekers here. Don't be a sheep. Amen to that. You don't want to be the sheep people, the sheep. And also Mike O'Connor, I greatly appreciate the repost, broski. Just reposted the repost. Also, I promised to follow you back, so I just followed you back. Now, as Devon said, Larry, go get your shine box. Mr. Lawrence Fink, you know what I'm saying? Bitcoin for the pump, Bitcoin for the win. A game of chess is like a sword fight.
My lord, a handsome sword.
Such a handsome sword.
Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me? I came here tonight to play chess.
This is where he gets poisoned.
Nobody ever mentioned anything about a sword fight. Master Law?
Master Law. Let me know if you've seen Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang, one of the best kung fu flicks of all time, one of the Shaw Brother classics. I would love that price action for the biddy. The price action will trickle down into the projects of Ethereum's base network, like Bitcoin on the base. They're going on Coinbase's on-chain summer event. Bitcoin, Bitstamp Daily, the 1021 EMA, Golden Cross, currently above the 50 and 100-day EMA. Sale, yeah, send it. Finally, got a cold wallet. Congratulations, Jonathan. Music to my ears. Cold wallet for the win. Cold storage, baby. Did you start planning the partay? Yay and nay. Yay and nay. We got to cross 100,000 before we can choose the date. So you got to keep that in mind. You understand that? BTCB, Bitcoin is the base, going to explode. Just look at the chart. Shut out one house. What it do? F the moon. Let's get to the next solar system. Let's first start with leaving this damn dome. How do you like those apples? But anyways, over 1,500 people on the live stream, 1,600 people. Let's go. You guys are amazing. Golden Cross, baby. But yeah, next story of the day, more bullishness, eh? Here we go. Next story, we're going to be discussing $750,000 skyrocket out of this atmosphere, out of the dome, past the moon, to a new dimension. Exactly where Bitcoin is heading. But yeah, check this out. Burnett begins by addressing a common oversight in market analysis, which typically juxtaposes Bitcoin's current cycle against historical performance without accounting for the evolving market context. Quoting him here, I think it's possible that many people are underestimating Bitcoin for this cycle. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. He also stated emphasizing the necessity to perceive Bitcoin through the lens of its relative position in the total global wealth. Amen to that. I hear that the total addressable market is upwards of $900 trillion. A key component of Burnett's argument is the HODL model created by the rational root, which he discussed extensively on the pod what Bitcoin did. The model pinpoints a critical inflection in 2020, coinciding with the Bitcoin third halving, an event that reduces the number of the new Bitcoin generated and thus awarded to miners for verifying transactions. We more recently just had the fourth ever halving that took place on April 19th, and we actually had a halving party. It was actually pretty lit. Let me know if you attended. Now, he also shared that the model is fascinating because it shows a logical inflection point that occurred in 2020 around the third halving, highlighting the illiquid supply as a percentage of the total supply held at the time of the low percentage, and it's been slowly climbing ever since. According to him, this reflects a shift towards Bitcoin being increasingly held by long-term hodlers rather than circulated by miners and speculators. Post-2020, he argued that Bitcoin has entered a new phase characterized by a diminishing supply of liquid coins. And until the third halving, Bitcoin was really just in the process of distributing coins via proof of work mining. Almost 90% of all the coins were mined by 2020. The subsequent reduction in new coin generation post-halving has spurred a gradual transition from a freely circulating supply to a more tightly held asset. Burnett's forecast also leverages a comparatively analysis with gold, traditionally viewed as a robust store of value. He challenges this notion by highlighting the flaws in gold's economic mechanics, particularly its annual supply increase of 1% to 2%, which introduces continuous sell pressure. Gold has a negative feedback loop, considering it is not perfectly scarce like Bitcoin. Hundreds of billions of dollars in new gold are mined annually. Facts. He also points out, arguing that this diminishes gold's appeal as an investment. Good point. They can always find more gold on the earth, family. Conversely, he describes Bitcoin's halving event as a positive feedback loop where the decrease in new supply every 4 years inherently drives price appreciation, stimulating new waves of adoption. The amount of the new Bitcoin being mined gets cut in half, like with the Wu-Tang sword. This repeats until no newly released Bitcoin are mined. And zooming out, on a global scale, he references the near quadrillion dollar total global wealth, within which Bitcoin's market cap is just a fraction. He contends the Bitcoin's market cap is poised for significant expansion, potentially commanding a sizable portion of the global wealth. This stands in sharp contrast to the more conservative expectations by various experts, which barely see Bitcoin crossing the 100,000 threshold in the near future. With all that being said, he shared, the concept of diminishing returns could very easily be flawed. We live in a world with nearly $1 quadrillion of total global wealth, and Bitcoin is just 0.1% of that. And now he concludes with a quote from Mikey Saylor. All your models will be broken, and added anything below the size of gold is absurdly early. Gold parity is now at about $750,000 per Bitcoin, meaning if the market size of Bitcoin just reached the market size of gold. And we all know it's inevitable, family. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the bullish sentiment from the analysts. 750 G's, baby. Holla at your boy. We're going to check comments again, and then we'll be diving into the latest with Trump potentially announcing something big at Nashville with a Treasury reserve in Bitcoin for the United States of America, as well as the latest controversy between Bukele and Trump, which all took place from last night when Trump said some very unfriendly and, in my opinion, rude and false things about President Bukele. But we'll dive into that here in a moment. Welcome everyone joining the stream. We're live and in the flesh. We got over 1,700 people here already, and we're still going to be streaming for at least another hour. So if you guys can repost this over on X with a quote, I'll repost and make sure to be following you. Thank you, family. Data hash wars, as Max predicted, will be bigger than the ETFs. Countries trying to buy up all the available biddies for their treasuries. Oh my God, demand hits, supply shock. I feel you, data. I feel it. 70 G's, baby. Just practicing. Get it lined up. We already have a 70 G's track, so you already know. And welcome everyone just joining the stream. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day, break down a lot of controversy and some very bullish news. Next week, big conference, Nashville. Please stand up. Bitcoin conference, baby. Did you see George talking about having a 100K party now? What a hater. Shaking my head. No, honestly, I haven't been tuned into his podcast, so I wouldn't know about it, but not surprised. Pump says, GT Lions, we pumping it up. 70 G is the next logical resistance, psychological resistance in play. So let's make it happen, baby. 70 G's this weekend. During our pump watch this evening, 70 G's. What do you got to say to that? Let me know, family. Thank you, DJ Lord Buck. I greatly appreciate the repost. He wrote, Crypto News Alerts, JV is live. Just reposted your broski and greatly appreciate your support. Let's freaking go. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day. This is going to be entertaining. Trust me. So repost this right now. Things are about to heat up. Mark my words. I'm going to share some very fascinating content right here. That's why I saved the best for last, so you already know. But anyways, family, let's go. Now for our featured story of the day. Let's discuss Trump making a big announcement next week at the Bitcoin conference for adopting Bitcoin as a Treasury reserve asset for the United States of America, as well as the latest controversy surrounding Trump and Bukele, and the latest from the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser. Let's dive in right where it all started, July 15th, and Max gets credit first because he's the first one to share this. My understanding is that Trump, when he wins, is announcing a plan to do a Saylor for the U.S. Treasury at the Bitcoin conference. So again, this was 4 days ago. Max was the first one to announce this. Then Dennis Porter the other day on the 18th, yesterday, said, huge breaking news. Trump to announce a USA Bitcoin strategic reserve in Nashville. And he says he has sources. In fact, he put it right below the post. P.S. This is not a joke. My sources are credible. So there you go. First it started with Max, and then Dennis Porter says he has sources to confirm that it is true. Now some other recent tweets from Dennis Porter. People don't believe that the United States of America could implement a Bitcoin Bitcoin strategic reserve. But at this point, it is inevitable. Let me know if you agree. Do you think it's inevitable for the United States? Now, here's a tweet, and actually quoting Trump from last night's speak at the convention. I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency. He's also against CBDCs. He's making a stand. He's said that many times. So yeah, former President Trump hit several talking points Dennis Porter has been pushing for years. There's never been a better time to be a Bitcoin miner in the United States. He also says if he is elected president on day one of the job, he promises to pardon Ross Ulbricht. If you'd like to see Ross be pardoned, let me know. Holla. And he also said he would protect the right for Bitcoiners to self-custody in the United States of America, in which Biden is trying to make illegal, along with the three stooges, Senator Warren, Gary Gensler, and Miss Yellen. Binance. So Max also tweeted today. Now check this out. We're going to actually start by what Trump said last night during the rally. Here's what Trump did. He called out Bukele. He blamed Bukele for sending El Salvador's worst criminals to America. What is Trump smoking? Quoting him here. He's trying to convince everybody what a wonderful job he does in running the country. Well, he doesn't do a wonderful job. And yeah, I got to call out Trump for that as well, because Bukele wasn't sending the worst criminals to America. That's a bunch of BS. I think Haiti was doing that. Mexico is doing that. And Biden's allowing it by not having any borders in the United States. So what's going on with that? That's FUD. But anyways, Max fired back. He wrote this morning, I'd be talking shit too if I just had my ear shot off by the CIA. Trump is wrong as what? Just ask Tucker Carlson. I'm looking forward to July 27th at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville. I am sharing a stage with Trump, and I'll set him straight about El Salvador, Bitcoin country. Respect to the high priest. You already know he's going to hold it down. They'll be speaking on the same stage together, so you already know they'll be getting a few words together. Now, he also shared, Trump is jealous of the true leader of the free world, the new shining city on a hill, President Bukele. Right, Tucker Carlson? See you in a few days. Now, here's a tweet. Nayib Bukele responded, and guess what? I got to respect this. He said, taking the high road. He decided not to drop any drama or chaos or even respond to Trump. He just said, taking the high road. And I respect that. Salvadoran Pride responded, cooler heads prevail. Sergio responded, Trump's son just visited El Salvador. What the frick? And that's so true, because he did. Trump Jr. was actually at the inauguration with Bukele. I was watching it live. So respect to Bukele on that. And yeah, not cool with Trump calling him out with some BS. That's not true. So then Stacy wrote, Trump needs to fire his speechwriter. Now, I mean, more than likely, it was probably something given to him to say. I wouldn't, put that past them. What are your thoughts, family? Let me know. Now, Max also shared when someone wrote this, Trump sent by God and Providence to restore America and bring peace to the world. Max responded, correction. Trump was sent by Satoshi, but needs to make Bitcoin legal tender and get the U.S. into the global hash war, or Satoshi will be angry. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Now, he also wrote this back in November 23rd of 2020. What Trump started, Bitcoin will finish. He also posted this, once Trump embraces Bitcoin, his win in 2024 is a lock. And he wrote this back in 2022, I believe. Yep. January 29th of 2022, more than 2 years ago. Now, Max also just challenged Trump to a round of golf at the El Encanto Country Club. I can't wait to visit and go to this country club and chill with Max. But nonetheless, if Trump had a challenge to a round of golf against, Trump versus Max, let me know who you think would win. That actually would be very interesting. And now I want to share with you something fascinating, which should blow your mind. And welcome everyone joining the stream. This is from Dennis Porter. Adding Bitcoin as a strategic reserve would be a decisive win for America and for Bitcoin. But some wonder, how can it be done? Great question. Here's what it looks like. The most obvious way forward, Exchange Stabilization Fund, ESF, at the U.S. Treasury. Keyword, U.S. Treasury. So yeah, check this out. How can Bitcoin be added as a strategic reserve in the U.S.? Via and ESF. For starters, let's talk about the Exchange Stabilization Fund, which is the ESF. This fund is a special fund operated by the United States Treasury Department. It was established by the Gold Reserve Act of 1934 with the primary objective of stabilizing the value of the U.S. dollar. The ESF provides the Treasury with a tool to engage in currency and gold operations to influence exchange rates and promote stability in the foreign exchange markets. Remember, Bitcoin is in essence considered to be a foreign currency. Key functions of the ESF. Number one, foreign exchange intervention. The ESF can buy and sell foreign currencies and gold, maybe Bitcoin, to influence the value of the dollar. This is often done in coordination with the Federal Reserve to ensure consistently with the broader monetary policy objectives. The interventions can be in the spot market for immediate delivery or forward market for future delivery. Number two, stabilizing the dollar. By intervening in foreign exchange markets, the ESF aims to stabilize the value of the dollar against other currencies. This can help prevent or mitigate exchange rate volatility that could negatively impact international trade and financial stability. Number three, emergency financial operations. The ESF can provide emergency financial support in certain situations, such as financial crises, or to support specific government financial commitments. So how exactly can Bitcoin be added to the ESF? Well, integrating Bitcoin into the ESF would be a novel undertaking, given Bitcoin's unique architecture compared to traditional currencies and commodities. Here's how it could potentially be approached. Number one, holding Bitcoin as a reserve asset. The ESF could start by holding Bitcoin as part of its reserve assets, similar to how it holds foreign currencies and gold. This would diversify the assets of the ESF and provide a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. Number two, Bitcoin interventions. The ESF could use Bitcoin and its interventions to stabilize the dollar or other currencies. For example, it could buy or sell Bitcoin to influence its exchange rate relative to the dollar. They should just HODL, though. This would be similar to its current operations with foreign currencies and gold. Number three, liquidity provision. During periods of financial stress, the ESF could provide liquidity in Bitcoin to markets or institutions in need, helping to stabilize financial conditions and support market confidence. And number four, policy coordination. Any move to integrate Bitcoin into the ESF would require close coordination with financial regulatory bodies to ensure the process is smooth and consistent. And a bonus executive order: end the U.S. Marshall auctions of confiscated Bitcoin and transfer $5.5 billion of BTC into the ESF at Treasury. This may require an executive order. The benefit is the United States doesn't have to buy in the open market. Brilliant. The path forward is clear, but it could take, and it will take, courage. If the USA can be bold and lead the world here, we will have a strategic Bitcoin advantage that could bolster the U.S. economy and the dollar for decades to come. So there you have it, crypto fam. And if the United States is to do that with Trump, how do you think that will impact the Bitcoin price on a global scale? Holla at your boy, family, and welcome to the Q&A segment of the live show. And let me know if that gets you lit, because that's very exciting to hear how it could be implemented, Bitcoin into the U.S. Treasury. And do you think Trump will do that? It's the $1 million question. Let me know. Trump was just misinformed on the resource he was given by the Bitcoin country. Doesn't that make more sense to you all? We'll see if he apologizes. Let's see what he says at the conference. So mitigate this. Bitcoin to 1 million USD in the next 12 months. Bitcoin to 3 million before the next halving. Send it. He has gone through a lot. He is just something twisted how it came out bad or info. Yeah, hopefully he just mixed up El Salvador with like Mexico or something, because that's where they're all coming from. All the cartel gang members are just flowing into the United States. There's no border. There's no freaking border. Orange Pill, that was right. I also knew that Bukele and Trump were word. Hard to keep up with the comments, but keep them flowing. Just tagged you. MK tweet challenging Trump to the goal match. Nice. Max will school Trump about the biddy. Hopefully Trump will use his good ear and listen. Well said, Don. Correction, Trump just sent by God. We're spread by God to help God save this country. I love Bukele, but we have to save our country right now while respecting others. But Trump did compliment Bukele. Satoshi is not a god, says Chandy. Bitcoin On base, BTCB. JV, I told the fam a year ago that Trump would be orange-pilled. I was right. I also know that Bukele and Trump will be friends and allies. Trump was talking the old Salvador. He will catch up. DJ Wednesday, El Encanto in El Salvador is one of the hardest golf courses I've ever played. Can't wait to visit. BTCB to the moon. Let's get it. I shall BTCB. DT may be well informed. It most matters, including the BTC, but he tends to fire first and then aim, kind of like what happened in PA. Hey, he was just using talking points for the pre-Bukele. They will be friends. I think they'll be friends. He wouldn't have sent his son there to the inauguration with Bukele more recently in El Salvador. You know what I mean? So we'll soon see, though. We'll soon see. Appreciate it. MK, I challenge. This is the challenge again. Max just posted. I challenge Trump to a golf match here in El Canto Country Club. The winner gets naming rights, and they'll go ahead to build a new airport here. Word. You're a terrible golfer, Bukele says. Max Keiser. Exactly. So this is Trump's opportunity to name the airport in El Salvador. How cool is that? I just retweeted it. Greatly appreciate you bringing it to my attention there, Eric. So thank you. With Jamie Dimon on top, Jamie Dimon better not be included. We heard the speculation the other day. I covered on the podcast. If Trump selects Jamie Dimon for a strategic position for like the Secretary of Treasury or whatever that is, no, not happening. I don't accept it. So Tomek, I just followed you back, brother. And it's kind of funny, your quote, so I'll repost it. No, actually, I'm not going to repost it because, I don't know what to do because it's like a funny comment and it's like people may get it the wrong way. We don't want Jamie Dimon involved at all, but you put LOL, so it's all good. But anyways, family, I digress. Welcome, everyone, to the Q&A segment of the live show. We already got over 2,000 people live and on the stream. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play an exclusive song that Chandy created for us, exclusively for our Crypto News Alerts fam. It's using the Cheers theme, where everybody knows your name. And I absolutely love it. It's fire. This is brand new version. Nobody heard yet. We didn't play the final version. She just sent it to me yesterday, and we're about to play it. So here we have it. And we'll be interacting throughout the track. But be on the lookout. See if you hear your name, because she shouts out maybe 100 or so of our CNA family members. So let's freaking go.
Listen up, you need to know what's...
Wrong button. Wrong button. Hold on here. I know I called it Cheers, but that wasn't the one. That was one of our songs. Let's see. Oh, here we go. My apologies. Enjoy. And what I'm going to do for today, just because I actually did the stream not on the proper Rumble, I have 2 Rumbles, long story, but we're just going to keep the YouTube going for today, just for today. Typically, we would end the YouTube stream now and we'd continue on X and Rumble for the extended uncensored version of the pod. Today, we're going to do it different because I messed up. So we're just going to keep YouTube running, okay? That way, everyone can participate nonetheless. So enjoy the Jammy Jam.
Making our way for Bitcoin today takes everything we've got. Taking a break from political worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to make fiat go away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and you knew you needed some bait, so you caught the tiger by its tail.
Amen. And shout out Genius Cartel and everyone reposting the stream now. I'm reposting the comments and the reposts. So thank you, family.
And your Bitcoin life feels like a rodeo.
A rodeo.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see our Bitcoin love is all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name. Roll out a fiat is dead. The BTC is looking bright. The BTC's looking bright. And the shrink ran off to El Salvador and didn't even write. And your husband wants to be a girl. Be glad there's one podcast in the world where everybody knows your name. Everybody knows your name. We're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know Bitcoiners are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Hey. Yeah, yo, censorship's at an all-time high. It is election year, so keep that in mind, family. YouTube is crazy with the censorship right now, 100%. Bitcoin Liquidity Index, the oldest of the Bitcoin charts, every halving on average leads to a 2-level Fibonacci level gain.
Everybody knows your name. Everybody knows your name. Everybody knows you're always glad you came. Pop up, moon up, fuel the rocket up, biddy up. 5th level G crew, this one is for you. My C and A family, promoting the best currency. The doing, love this family. We all love each other.
And also, you can find this audio track up on Chandy's channel already, Chandy 10 Music. In fact, there's a new playlist where all of her music is also in one song, in one video. We want to help try to get her to 4,000 hours of watch time so she can start monetizing the channel. She's already got 83,000 subscribers, which is mind-boggling. Now she just needs more hours watched of content time, and she'll continue to soar. So if you guys can watch that and put it on a loop, on repeat, and play it all night, we'll stack those hours up, and she could hit that target by tomorrow with your help. We appreciate it.
And Bitcoin, Devon, sweet Devon, always cheering us on. Whoop, biddy up, up, up. West Coast Melda, East Coast Melda, North Coast Melda, South Coast Melda. Hold on, Melda, the witch Darth Melda, Spice Melda too. She is every Melda, whatever.
Shout out Melda, we miss you. Wishing you a speedy recovery, family. Let's have a drink, fam. Cheers to that. Cheers.
She wants to be Melda. Forever Melda, always coming through. Bitcoin, do what it gonna do, like Melda do. JC Ice Gem, my best friend, my lucky number 7. Gem was sent from heaven. Have a question? Ask her for advice. She's a wrench wielding blessings. We dance in an emergency. Say hi to your sweet girl, Amari. Hey Gem, hey bro, let's jam. That's sick, yo, you're just that sick. Slick, slick, slick. Digital dankness, digital greatness, showing no weakness. What up, Chandy? Oops, sorry, that's me. But really, let's thank our podcast leader, JV. A tireless Bitcoin influencer. He's so cute. Come on, you know you think so too. Ooh, cute. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Under the moon or in our living room. He's a star, a BTC superstar. Yep. The doing, lollipop bitty, up Candyland.
Woo! Loving it. Loving it. New track is fire. Shout out Chandy for putting this together. It's still going, but shout out to everyone just joining the stream. We already got over 2,100 people. 21 is a divine number. If you don't know, now you know, broskies.
Cheers to my family, Sienna family love. Ooh, love. Baccarat, natural color, Sucre with us from Iraq. Sebastian Pillay, South Africa, representing stacking sats, no slack. Juke your pedals, my rumble time, fun time, dance partner. We groove and move, I don't ever wanna lose you. My precious Molly, I tell you every day, I love you, but you say I love you more. Nope, no Diddy-o, girl, I love you more. Crypto search the
No Diddy-o.
The urge we splurge, Diana sailing, fishing twins, Bitstick, Judson, McFoofin 8 or 4, knocking down the door. What up, Huddle Gang? Wanna Spino 7.
My eyes turn red, like laser eye red? Diamond hands and laser eyes? Thank you, JC, for noticing.
Stacking hero, LT or Ete. He told me that I rock. Well, LT.
Let me read some of these comments. If censor secrets was a way to run a country, we'd be speaking Old Dutch and Rusky to his day. Trump was not referring to Venezuela's oil reserves, which he did talk about. Untapped oil reserves are in the U.S. that I think mixed up the two countries. Oh, interesting. Thank you for the insights. That's sick. Eric says, just got my friend to make an X account. First person I told him was CNA. Shout out to Omar. Omar, thanks for holding it down, broski. Welcome to the Orange Pill family. Let's go.
Teeter tot teeter rockin' Etsy. So do you rock digital Jeffs? You always impress. Impossible to leave out. You are one of our best. Jeff, Bitty, Best, BTC, Cowboy, Texan, Jacob and Julian, Wilton, Crypto, Voodoo, Woola, Bitty, ooh. Adam Sky, you are the apple of our CNA eyes. I love Adam Sky. Dirty, no need to worry. You are pristine, you're so worthy. Fifth level clean. James, David, Sam, Marcus, Roth, and T.Y. Fox. Bitcoin to the moon, but that's just a pit stop. Michael K, Simon Daigle.
I like that. Just a pit stop. Amen.
Eldorina and Greg Savchuk. That's what's up, the Dusty Hunch.
And look, we're heading to 68,000. Let's pump this mofo to 68 G's before the end of the stream. This evening, 11 p.m., pump watch 70,000 in play. Let's go.
Shoot for the moon with your BTC, but don't shoot Jason Buck. He's not a deer, he is family. I'm sorry I made myself laugh, I'm a dork addicted to the core. Kepler 89, redistribution on the way. 19, Imperia, LE8, let's celebrate. La la, cheers to the video. Bright, BTC looking bright. Bitty, yum yum, la la, will love my videos. Tough T to the tough, he has big love for the CNA family. One Glenn Cole, what a man. Fun fact, my dad's name was Glenn Simcoe. Whoa, Glenn Cole. Mr. Phone Daddy 500 says it's going out forever, Sergio. And he is never going to sell his big bitty. Oh, no, hell no. Whoa, Laser cat, you're where it's at. Laser eyes on your sat, stacked and packed. Jose Cuervo, you are a friend of mine. Let's meet for some moonshine.
Moonshine, eh? Yeah, I know we're on the Rumble. We're just on the other account. I have two Rumble accounts. My apologies. So we're still streaming on Rumble. So all is good. If you're on Rumble, you're golden. You're on X, you're golden. You're on YouTube, you're golden. We're just going to stream on all three platforms today for the entire stream. So we'll be streaming on all the platforms. My first purchase of the year was November 2023 at 25,000. I consider myself for the year of the November since I bought my first November of 2015. Looking good so far for the year. 40,000 up on the year. Let's go. Congratulations, JC Ice. It pays the dollar cost average. It pays to stack the biddies. It pays the BTFT. Amen.
Giddy up, rocket to moon time. Bitcoin light, moonlight, moonshine. DNA, noon and tuning in from the heat. Dusty pop, never stop. JBZ, he been making it look sexy, easy. Joe DeLeon says what up from Cali. Steve M, Steve Kingston, Steven with a PH and Judson and Mark Wardlaw says hello from Scotland. Stacking Pac Fam family, Jerry Vera Reynolds stopping in from Bangkok. Bangkok, let's rock. Not
Bangkok, let's rock. Okay, kids, Bitcoin's up over 5% on the day. It won't stop till it hits 71 G's. Then stall and retest. Let's freaking go. Yes, this is Sage Elizabeth. Welcome to the stream. Oompa Loompas, I got you.
Dale, Guido, Alan, Hale, Daddy, O, RJ, Ziggy, let's get jiggy. Andrew Waller, he's a bitty baller. Drain the Swamp 53. Bobby Digital, stress-free VIP. RJ McFly, Ben Catabricker, Data Biter, next level fighters. Andes, Antenna, Andres, Carcella, Bitcoin, Buddha, yeah, we got that fella. Bitcoin, Trini, Chaotic, Paisley, Chemo, Savi, Joldy, Crazy, Eric Castro, he orange pills his friends. No better advice a guy could learn. Crypto today decentralizes. Drain guy John Doe, no surprises. Johnny Crypto, Diffigel, Don George got stories to tell. Edward with
Fire. Love it, Chandy. Next level, fifth level G-ish right here. Make sure to show your support to Chandy. Chandy 10 Music is the channel. Make sure to subscribe, follow her, comment. This new Cheers track is already posted. You'll find it on the channel. You'll find the playlist and all that fun stuff, the brand new track. There's also a direct link in the live chat. You can just click on it and head on over there. Guido says, love it. Glad you enjoyed it, family. I definitely enjoy the new Jammy Jam. We'll be playing that one. Another banger. But I got a question. What do we call those who treat fiat as a store of value?
but like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
What do we call them, folk?
People that use fiat.
Those fiat hoarders, monopoly money folk. What do we call them?
Currency as a store of value.
We call them, I'm waiting for it in the comments. What do we call them?
We call them poor. We call them poor.
Zombie acolytes. There you go. Like water.
People that use
Misguided. Correct. All correct.
fiat currency.
We call them not going up forever Laura's.
We call them poor. We call them poor.
We call them Joe Biden's. We call them poopy pants.
We call them poor.
You guys are too smart. Can't trick you guys. How about a little oompa oompa loompas for the fam? You got it right, LT.
Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I've got another halving for you.
Let's go. 2028 halving. What will the price be, yo? Anyone foresee a milli for that cycle? I think 2029, 1 million cycle peak. Let me know your thoughts. Don't be a stranger here, yo. This is live and interactive for a reason. The mayor of my town yelled at the town meeting, "What are you waiting for? Either we buy now or we lose out." I love my mayor. So JC actually orange pilled the mayor of her town. Much respect to JC Ice baby. Now they're giving them the orange pill pressure. Let's go. We call them, they not like us. They not like us. Amen. Hey, poor, hey, poor, hey, poor. You don't have to be poor anymore. You can move to El Salvador. Stack that BTC. 1 million by 2028. Send it.
Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. Less mining rewards, more scarcity.
Jigex, you wish $777. More like $777,000. I hope that decimal point was intended to be a comma. Then it's a little more accurate. Yeah, a little. Financially uneducated, pretty much bit stick. Pretty much. Thank you for pinning that and sharing Chandy's channel and the new video. 220,000 target may take for 2025, but now I think it might go higher. That's me, bro. Love it. Shout out Jason Buck, bucking it up. Buck the Fed. Luis Pena, El Salvador. El Salvador is the nation of God. Respect. I told my girlfriend about moving to El Salvador. LT, let's go. Luis Pena, El Salvador. Dios, Union, Libertad. Union, God, and liberty. Amen. Yes, very excited for the conference. Saw your comment late. Who else is going to be in Nashville next week? Maybe you have an opportunity to get a picture with Trump. A lot of folk are going to be there. You're going to have the Mikey Saylor. You're going to have the Max Keiser. You're going to have Stacey Herbert. You're going to have Kathy Wood. You're going to have Bill Miller. You're going to have RFK Jr., of course, Trump. Legendary stream. Shout out to the Pulse DGen. Shout out to all the DGens. JB, I want to work at the production company in El Salvador. MA Sound ENGEAUR. Interesting. Let's make it happen, Captain.
What do you get when your printer goes burr?
Shout out to Amsterdam holding it down. Damn.
Inflate supply like the Federal Reserve. Value go down
like a lead balloon, huh?
Like a lead balloon.
Here's another jammy jam. Chandy actually made a video to go with this song. We're just going to play the song as we're shouting out, doing Q&A. This is the Q&A segment, extended live version of the episode. So feel free to ask me any questions, or if you have comments, I'll do my best to read them all out loud. Enjoy the new jam. This was actually produced specifically to celebrate our Pump Watch party. We're going to have a Pump Watch party this evening because 70,000 is in play. 70 G's today. Let's make it happen. But here's the jammy jam. I hope to see you on the Pump Watch this evening, 11 p.m. Let's go.
What's up, family? Is the Bitcoin going up? Y'all are staying up, like with me. This is the best night of my life. Let's party. I'm not sleeping tonight. I'll be all yours if you will be all mine. The bump, hippie, skippy, pump, party, pump, pump, the bitty. It's a pump watch party. JV stayed up late to party with us. Yip, yip, bitty, whoopee. Send the Bitcoin, da, doing, 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 lunar up. Why do you build me up?
70 G's tonight. Pump watch. Let's go.
Build me up, just to go and dip back down.
Yeah, for 25, Trump is elected, or when he is, minimum 200,000, more likely 100 or 1 million by 2028. Amsterdam is online. JC Ice, that's what I'm saying. Wrong, nope. Harmonic patterns tend to play out. High degree. 225,000 end of the year. 400,000 mid. 25 was at 3 million by the next halving. 2028. Put your moon boots and helmet on. Let's get it. Lake the Great heading to Nashville. Let's go. Sell my Cardano. That's up to you, Joe. I don't give investment advice. This entire stream is for entertainment purposes only, but let's see what the broskies have to say. I've never been a fan of Cardano. I'll be the first to say it. Never been a fan of Charles Hoskinson. I am a fan of the biddy, and that's for sure. But I'll leave it at that. 69,000 incoming. Don't sell the non-meme coin. Crypto RN Joe says Lake the Great, but nothing beats the biddy. BTC Pump Watch. I'll be there. LT. Let's go.
Dip back down and mess me around. I'm kidding. We trust you. We trust you. BTC. Our pretty little bitty's going up. But then festival.
Our pretty little bitty's going up.
You'll never fall too far. Sexy little bitty. When you say you will never crash. Never crash. I believe you and love you. It's watch party time. CNA style. We will talk all night. We'll be alone. Don't worry, boys. We can't bite. We're too far away.
Just remember, what happens and occurs at the Pump Watch stays on the Pump Watch. We had a very interesting Pump Watch last time, a few days ago. We had pillow fighting. We had Truth or Dare and Spin the Bottle all occurring during the Pump Watch. During the concert as well. So much going on.
We need to be close. Pillow fight anyone. Who's bringing the pizza? Who's bringing the popcorn? It's a crypto news alert watch party. It's a CNA family slumber party. Pretty little bitty going up. Jen is wearing comfy PJs. Juju is ready to dance. I wanna play Truth or Dare. Wear PJs and dance. What are the guys gonna do? Probably.
Got some prediction from JC in the building. 3.2 million to 3.5 million per Bitcoin by 2029. Let's go. I'm all for it. 3 million. Send it. Let's go.
We look at charts, but CNA sisters know how we do what we do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Party time, biddy up time. I need you. Need more than any.
Y'all ready to biddy up? Let's biddy up.
Darling, you know that I have from the start. So build me up, build me up. Going, you'll never break my heart. JV, light up the stage and let's play some games. Any kind of game. Pretty please, JV, spin the bottle. What, it was a joke. Bitcoin party, silly joke. I'll be over at 10 when the watch party begins. Team CNA, I'll wait with you and then like a dragon roars. We will watch the Bitcoin soar. It's you I trust. Fiat let me down again. Hey, hey, bitty, bitty, gotta be mine. Hey, 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 a little time and BTC will make us happy. Hey, 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 we'll be home free. I'll be on the live chat, cheering with my bitty family. Ooh, 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 pretty little bitty going up.
Pretty little bitty going up. Shout out Chandy on the Jammy Jam. You can find that video, the audio with the video to go along with it over on the channel, Chandy 10 Music. Show her some love. I dig that track. We're going to be playing that. We're going to be playing all of her music all night. It's basically going to be like a concert. It's going to be lit because there's no other podcaster out there that has an exclusive score for all original music, Bitcoin dedicated. You know what I mean? So shout out Chandy. All the music she's created has been dedicated to the channel. So we greatly respect and appreciate all the content she's been creating. It's brilliant and love it. Do you think Trump getting elected is a lock? I like to believe so, but not if he's assassinated. I mean, come on now. They just try to take his life. So I think these three-letter organizations are complicit. There's not just a random 20-year-old guy that happened to be in a BlackRock commercial that just wanted him unalived. There's probably a group of them conspiring to try to do something very bad. I pray nothing bad happens, but anything can happen, clearly. He was this close to losing his life. We were this close to a civil war in the United States of America. this freaking close. Like a quarter of an inch, family. Split second. Divine intervention. The only way I could describe that. No fees on the Ton Network. Did you delete my comment on as dirty? Using a Trojan bot, Telegram to DCA, alts on Solana. Telegram is really stepping out. Got its own wallet too now, says Sailing. God protects Trump, says Data. Good morning, Pump fam from Sydney, Australia. Make some noise. Sydney in the building.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless.
Like water.
Like water.
You put the water into the cup, it becomes the cup. You put the Bitcoin into the treasure, it becomes the treasure. Now, Bitcoin can flow or crash. Be Bitcoin, my friend. Be Bitcoin.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I haven't had a chance to watch the videos yet, K-Jam, so I didn't get to watch the Alex Jones video, but looking forward to it. I'm a fan of Alex. I've been supporting Alex for decades. He's been doing this thing, InfoWars. Let's go.
If you don't talk, you're gonna die.
Fengwu, take the sword.
The sword. Take it.
The sword?
Come on, give him the sword.
And if you don't know and you joined the stream late, just playing some old Kung Fu samples. I grew up watching old 70s Shaw Brother Kung Fu films. They were always my favorite films, which greatly influenced me. Hence why I trained martial arts at such a young age. But hip hop and Kung Fu was a staple of my childhood. And a lot of the audio clips you hear from the Kung Fu are from the Wu-Tang samples that they used in their music. Pretty cool, right? Alex was right, says Trini. Where is Sydney? Sydney, Australia. If your bot is up in here, put up your hand and you have to tell us. Talking about the immigration chart and turned his head. Was it the immigration chart that turned? Wow. Crazy, right?
It's our secret.
Never teach the Wu-Tang. So the master's dying last words was, it's our secret, after he was poisoned in the chess match. Never teach the Wu-Tang.
Never teach the Wu-Tang to the Ching.
Master. And my favorite actor of all time is Gordon Liu. That's his English name, at least. You know, not his Chinese name. But he's the one who played Pai Mei in the Kill Bill series. Gordon Liu is always my favorite actor. He was the star in Shaolin Master Killer, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang, and all my favorite films were all Gordon Liu. One of the best. Trump surges in every poll after the pew pew attempt. They try to imprison him. They tried to kill him. Yet, like the Bitcoin network, TikTok next block. Bitcoin to 32 still in play. Then it will Allah candle to 125 to 231. Guaranteed. In the meantime, Solana to 0. XRP to 0. ICP to 5,000. Someone's bullish on Bitcoin and ICP. Shout out Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Who will win? Trump be running against versus the Dem convention? Well, do you guys think that Biden will drop out and announce someone else? Or do you think he's really going to run against Trump? I mean, I don't think Biden stands a chance. But then again, last election, I said the same thing and somehow got 90 million votes. Somehow I got 90 million votes. Crazy.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Agreed. I think the bottom is in, so I'm very skeptical of like a 32,000 correction, but you just never know. You never know, right?
Don't you know, pump it up.
It's going up forever, Milda. Remember David Carradine? I met David Carradine right before he died. Of course I remember Kung Fu, grabbing the hot pot of his arms in the opening. Yeah, they did a lot of the Shaolin, because I think he played a Shaolin monk in that film. See, Shaolin films were always my favorite. So the Shaolin monks, hence, you know, all the Gordon Liu films were at the Shaolin Temple. So you already know.
Salvadorian, up, Betty up. 100K crypto news every day. CNA.
Oh yeah, so David Carradine. I attended like a Hollywood charity event like back in the day. I got invited to. I was a real estate appraiser, and my buddy who would give me all the appraisals that owned like the mortgage company was connected to like a Hollywood producer, and they're like, we're having this like celebrity event and all these big names are going to be there, musicians, actors, blah blah blah. So I took him up on it, and I actually flew down there with my buddy to LA, and we attended the charity event for the children, and there was a banquet and like a food thing where we all, like, I guess the influencers, we got to eat together, and David Carradine was ahead of me in the buffet, and at the time I was vegetarian, and the only options I could eat of food are very limited, and he took the last of the food that I can eat, and at the time, still today, I still eat fish, so it's vegetarian is not even the proper word. It's, I guess, pescatarian or whatever, where you eat fish and everything minus like animals. But long story short, he took the last of like the rice and the shrimp and the only food that I could eat. So I remember not eating at that event. And I was like, I got to meet him though. It was pretty interesting. And then a few weeks later, he mysteriously died, allegedly having some crazy sex, but you just never really know what really happened. Something to do with him choking. Who knows? But it was just an interesting story. Nipsey Satoshi in 2024. But I always remember him. I think I text my mom. I'm like, damn it, David Carradine ate the last of the food I can eat. Bastard. Kind of hilarious. He died the same way as Michael Hutchins. I don't know Michael Hutchins. I have some insider voodoo that says he was going to announce next week he was leaving. He knew a change in the mind, eh? It was budgeted for 2 years. Blockchain doesn't use the 2 web. My integrated Bitcoin is in the network and it uses the AI. The AI. The AI.
Yeah, we don't play. It's the Bitcoin slang. It's the Bitcoin way. 2024 dragons. We don't slay dragons. We are dragons that slay. Bitcoin 100K, another 100K, another 100K. That's 300K underway, underlay, motherfucking on the way. But did you buy the dip today? Or did you let it slip away? Like Cinderella slipper, A. 100K Bitcoin grenade, boom ba biddy boom. Where El Salvador is going is the place we wanna be. Biddy up the doing, let's get on down.
Let's get on down. We don't slay dragons, we're dragons that slay. 61, no, 67. 68 in play, 70 G's for this evening with our pump watch. We're going to be pumping it up. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. Welcome to the Q&A segment, family. This is the kind of censored version of the pod. Typically, we would end the YouTube stream, but for today only, we're extending the YouTube stream just because I tended to set up the Rumble on the secondary channel versus the primary, and I don't want anyone to not be able to find the stream. So we're going to do what we got to do. You see some of the NIP signals. Word up. Those are the NIP signals. NIP signals were made for buying. When he gives a signal, you jump on it because typically he's right like 99.9% of the time. So that's why we have a Nipinator indicator. It's the one and only. It's the greatest. And long live the king.
Pay attention on how I break this Bitcoin slang down.
Why did you kill him?
Hold up, 2 files over here, baby.
The Bitcoin Tower, wow. We get our idiot up.
Boo Calais. I hope they stream it. Word up. Are you referring to the conference? Conference will absolutely be streamed if that's what you're referring to, because all the previous Bitcoin conferences were live. You can watch them on YouTube. So if you can't attend, you should be able to watch it. 69 for the 69 song. Someone up there said it. I forget who now, but great idea. 69. Yin yang. Let's go. We are dragons. Imagine Dragons. 2024, Year of the Dragon.
A perfect leader, the philosopher king. A perfect leader, it's a 5th level G thing.
And I see we got 2,200 people already on X. We got 150 people still on the tube. And shout out to the Rumble fam as well. We're streaming on all 3 platforms. We stream on all 3 platforms every day, 7 days a week. The only days I don't stream is if I'm traveling and it's virtually impossible for me to go live. So if you don't know, now you know, broski.
Check it, a Bitcoin is a currency, blockchain is technology, transactions take place on it constantly.
And just like that, right back above 67,000. Shout out to Robbie P. Bitcoin slang. Bitcoin daily close in 2 hours, 18 minutes, up 5% of the day, all above significant moving averages. Word, let's go. I'm afraid to take the profit. At the same time, I rode the last cycle way and felt dumb. Any insight for the cycle? Ask Joe. Well, if you're in a position to hodl, hodl be thy name. If you're in a position where you need to take some of that capital out, you know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. You got to put yourself and your family first and keep that in mind. Bitcoin is a vehicle. Bitcoin is a tool, but we have real life, you know what I mean, responsibilities as well. So if you're in a position like crap, I really need a few grand to do this or that, maybe you take some of the profits off the top. But if you're in a position to hodl, you're going to be grateful next cycle, because Bitcoin's going to probably add a zero to the end of the price action you see today, potentially sending us to $670,000 per coin. But hey, that's the decision you got to make, family. Think about as a story. At least you won't regret it as much as the Papa John's pizza guy, right? Where he sold 10,000 Bitcoin for a Papa John's pizza, or 2 large Papa John's pizzas, which is now valued at $670 million for some pizza, right? So it can't be that bad. It can't be worse than that. My insight is never sell anything you don't have to, but I will go up till minimum first quarter next year and probably reverse DCA starting November, December this year. BTFD and hodl baby, hodl be thy name. What you guys know about the 10 stats commandments?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 stats commandments.
Woo! Pretty lit. And welcome everyone joining the stream. Anyone repost this live stream, I will repost the repost, and that goes as well for anyone watching after the fact, the replay, like after the live. If you're watching this replay at a later time, repost the stream with an original quote and I will repost it. I appreciate the support. Pamp it up. Don't you know, pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. The pizza guy also is the first GPU miner. Doubt he's hurting. Yeah. Wow, we still live. We still live, or are we still live? Shout out Bone Daddy, we still live. Personally, I just get Bitcoin back loans, reinvest, and live off the crumbs. Yeah, if there's a Bitcoin bank like they're doing in El Salvador, you can use it as your pristine collateral. You can borrow against it, and there'd really be no advantage to ever sell your Bitcoin if you can hodl, borrow against it. As long as he didn't order pineapples on the pizza, it was worth it. I wonder if there were toppings on that pizza. I'm not sure. But if I would have ordered it, absolutely would have pineapples, because I only order pineapple pizza. And if you don't know, now you know.
Well.
What time is it? Shout out Nicole, Kristen Lee. I appreciate the support. Thanks for subbing to the pod, family.
60 G's, 60 G's. Buying opportunity for 5th level sexy G's. What do you think, JV? By the biddy, who cares about a roaring kitty? A boring kitty.
Whoop, whoop. Chandy with the repost again. Crypto News still live. Join the fun, the info to fam. Appreciate it, Chandy. Just reposted. I saw Dirty says I didn't repost his. Man, I mean, I don't see it in front of me. I'll get you reposted one way or the other if it's not like live and in the flesh right now, because I couldn't find it. Maybe I just over whatever the word is. I didn't see it, but I will absolutely go through all the reposts later, and I will, if I missed you, as you claim, I will absolutely repost it. So it's all good, brother. Data biter, no taxes. Even if I had to take the profit sometimes, just buy it back when you can. Life happens. Exactly. Well said.
Pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up.
Pump it up, yo. That's exactly what we're doing. Here's a list of all the reposts. So I think I found the link. Let's see if Dirty's on here. I'll give everyone a shout out again for the repost. Chandy, DJ Lord Buck, Bitcoin Sheeb, Eric, Mike O'Connor, JC, Eric again, LT, Mark M. Dirty, there you are. You're the one I overlooked somehow, some way, but I found you, brother. I got you, Dirty. Pump it up. Just reposted it, brother. Much respect. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm for the biddies. I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey. Not for the weirdo Kit Kat Kitty.
Not me, I'm for the bitty. I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey. Not for the weirdo Kit Kat Kitty. Cat, the kitty cat. I'm for stacking the sats. Stack the sats. Ain't no thing, baby. It's a chance to stack those sats. Chance to stack the bitties. Baby, you never heard about me with another coin. Bitcoin. I got my mind on my Bitcoin, and my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 G's, 60 G's, a buying opportunity.
Do you think Ethereum ETF launch will hurt Michael Saylor's feelings? Who cares? He's a big boy. I mean, if you're worth $20 billion or your company was worth $20 billion, would it hurt your feelings if an Ethereum ETF went live? I don't think he's going to be hurt over that. Absolutely not. He's unstoppable, that Mikey Saylor. They aren't even trying to topping signals currently. I trust Plan B's charts, amongst others. Shout out to Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model. You already know. I've been thrown out of better places by worse peeps. Or reverse that. See you all on the flip. Shout out One House. But here's what we're going to do. I see we got already like 2,300 people here. We're going to end the stream because I'm going to walk Nip. It's been a very rainy day today. And when I walked earlier, it was raining. So Nipsey didn't really get a good opportunity to be walked. So we're going to end the stream now. And I'm going to be back this evening at 10 p.m. for the premiere, which is ultimately the edited version of this 2-hour live stream condensed into 30 minutes. Then at 11 p.m., we're going to do the Pump Watch, and we're going to have Shandy music playing. We're going to have Slumber Party, Truth or Dare, Spin the Bottle, and all that fun stuff. You just got to remember what happens on the Pump Watch stays on the Pump Watch. And if you can promise me that, you're invited, and I look forward to seeing you there. And thank you so much for keeping me company during today's pod. Hopefully you were entertained. If you got entertained out of today's episode, if you can repost it, I appreciate it. And like I said, even if you're watching after the fact and it's the replay, repost the stream with an original quote, I'll repost you and also make sure to begin following you. Greatly appreciated. And we'll see you soon this evening on the Pump Watch. Deuces, family. JV out.
Making our way for Bitcoin today takes everything we've got. Taking a break from political worries.